You won't touch a Ouija board? I don't remember that.
No, I won't go near them. I won't allow one in my house.
Come on now.
Absolutely no.
We brought one in studio and she bounced. She refused to be in studio.
I always joke with her that I'm going to tape one under her desk
because
there.
That's literally messing with the occult, like bad people.
So is dealing with witches.
No, witches are not bad. That is
different.
That is literally what Hollywood wants you to think. I promise you. Sure, there are nasty people out there, but witchcraft and witches have been slandered as demonic and bad when in actuality they work with herbs. Like Eye of Newt is code name for a herb.
They're healers.
Yeah, and there's a reason they survived during the plague and they were called witches, but that's because a lot of them had cats, and that's why the cats ate the rats that carried the plague, which is why people thought they were witches.
Well, I can certainly believe that, but I can't believe that Milton Bradley has created some kind of game that is going to bring demons into our world.
Ouija boards were way before, and it's Parker Brothers, not me and Bradley. Get it right.
Sorry, I'm being silly. I am curious if you are listening right now and you have brought a Ouija board into your house and your life completely changed. Something so freaky happened that you have looked back at it and you're like, I should have never brought that Parker Brothers Milton Bradley board into my house. Then give us a call right now, 1-855-BERT-SHOW. I think the whole thing is crap.
Oh, my brother has a Ouija board story. I need to get him on to share it. But like legit, like some stuff went down that freaked him and his friends out.
What?
I don't remember the details of the story.
You can't tell me the portal from hell is a board from Milton Bradley. You can't.
All I know is this Marine/firefighter felt very scared for his life because of whatever demonic person they brought in through the portal of the Parker Brothers Ouija board.
The real portal to hell is just capitalism, which is what they figured out.
Okay, here's my confession right now to all my 8th grade friends. When we did the Ouija board, I was the one pushing it. It wasn't a spirit. I was that guy.
I think we're the spirits haunting you.
My brother did like a Ouija board seance and like somebody ended up bawling, crying, running from the house. Like something happened that freaked everybody out and it was legit. I'm texting him right now.
It was somebody's older brother upstairs flickering the lights, probably.
No, it wasn't that.
It's like walking through a dark alley by yourself at night. Sure, something might not happen, but there's a good chance something might.
Don't
take the risk.
Absolutely not. Let's get back into Ouija boards here for just 1 second, which I think are the stupidest things ever.
I just texted my brother.
Good morning. Is it Cincy?
Hello.
Good morning.
Hi, what's your name?
Good morning. Hi, Sunsi. Hooray.
Sunsi, nice to meet you.
All right, so I was just asking, like, for people to call up that have had a really bad, legitimate experience with Ouija boards. I don't believe the portal of hell is coming from Parker Brothers. So what happened to you?
Okay, so when I was in college, not to age myself, but it was the year 2000, I went to college, and so I was, one night, some weird things was going on. It just literally felt weird in the dorm. And we found out that there was a Ouija board on the 3rd floor, which is where I stayed, as well as the ground floor. And a group of us got together to pray because, you know, we were Christians. And after we got done praying, I just went back to my room because I was tired. I had to go to class the next morning. So I laid in bed. And all of a sudden, the room got so cold. And I checked the air conditioner to make sure it was off, which it was. And there was no reason for it to be that cold in the room. So I prayed again because I felt very uncomfortable. And the room, I swear, got icy. And I felt pressure on my chest. And it scared me so bad. I called my mom. And this is like 1 o'clock in the morning. So I called my mom and told her what was going on. And we prayed again, and then thank goodness I fell asleep. And the next day, that's when we found out that there were 2 Ouija boards, because I'm sorry, the night before we thought it was just one. And we found out that the 2 girls that were doing it were foaming at the mouth and literally had to be taken to the hospital. And I talked directly to not the dean, I can't think of what it's called, but the person in charge of the dorm.
The RA.
And she... Thank you. Well, we had an RA, and then there was someone above the RA.
RHD, the hall director.
Okay.
All right, let's not get stumped on that. All right. Just a little part of the story. Let's continue.
Yeah, she was trying to not totally confirm because she didn't want to freak anyone out, and they weren't supposed to tell what was going on. But that's what I later found out really happened. So I don't fool with the Ouija boards.
I didn't realize.
Can't, say that again?
I didn't realize Ouija boards had like HIPAA laws. Like you weren't allowed to share what happened to people.
All right, so we've got foaming at the mouth, cold rooms, and pressure on the chest from Milton Bradley.
Parker Brothers.
Sorry, my bad. Jamie, it's just funnier. Parker Brothers to me is just funny. Or maybe it's Milton Bradley is funny.
I think Milton Bradley's funny.
It is funnier.
Hey, Jamie, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
All right, so you are convinced.
This happened like in the 80s. Like me and my cousin were young and dumb. We decided to play with the Ouija board. It was like thunderstorms that night, and we shut all the lights out thinking like we were so cool. And all of a sudden, like we heard a banging on her back door, and this guy standing in this like lumberjack outfit. And we freaked out, started screaming, turned the lights on. No one was there. Like we don't know if we were like just imagining it or what, but it scared the crap out of us. Never again touched a Ouija board.
All right, well, you lost me at 80s because everybody was so high in the 80s. So if you're seeing a lumberjack ghost, then that makes sense.
That sounds like a dream for me. A hot lumberjack ghost shows up at my door. Hey, babe.
That's the whole plot of Outlander.
All right, good morning, Vanessa. You are on the Bert Show. Hi.
Hi. I was working on an indie movie, and in the movie, they had created a fake Ouija board because of licensing. And in one of the scenes, the actress had to take said Ouija board and throw it into a fire. And when she did that, the fire burst like a huge puff and actually caught her on fire, caught her hair on fire. And luckily, people were on standby. We were able to, grab her and get the fire out really quickly, but it did singe up her hair. And from that night on, our entire production of that movie was literally cursed. That night, we ended up getting snowed in, and we were snowed in for a week and could never pick up production again on the movie.
Damn.
Oh my God.
Okay.
That's the most intense one.
And it was a makeshift Ouija board, which for some reason gives it more credibility to me.
Yeah. We can't blame Milton or Bradley on that one.
Or Parker and his friends.
Parker and his brothers.
Hey, John, good morning.
Good morning. How's it going?
All right, man. All right, make me believe in a Ouija board.
Okay, so my partner and I, we have a collection of over 20 Ouija boards. We have haunted objects. But we used one of our Ouija boards in a home that we were living in downtown. It was built in 1900. We had a lot of activity in the house. And one night we decided to use it, and there was something that came through because we used to see this apparition of a woman in this Victorian gown in our bedroom. And we believe it was her communicating with us. It wasn't anything bad. But then fast forward, we sell our home, we buy a new house downtown. And before we moved, we told her, you can come with us. We offered to help her pass over or move on. My partner is a spiritual worker. She didn't. We moved. We didn't think about it again. And then when we got into our new home, one of our Ouija boards the planchette started moving on its own and basically confirmed that it was her and that she came with us when we moved into our new home.
Did you start charging her rent?
Right. Well, she's not the only one. So.
John, why does somebody need 20 Ouija boards?
Yeah, why collect things that are haunted?
Well, so I'm fascinated by the occult. Again, my partner is a spiritual worker. He does that for a living. And I think there's just a misconception behind a lot of these things. A Ouija board is literally just a tool to communicate with the other side. And like I said, I've never had a bad experience with all of them. I feel like it's just a tool to communicate if you know how to do it correctly. If you don't know how to do it and you don't know what you're doing, then you're definitely opening the door for something more negative. Because spirits, they used to be people in the physical world, and you have good people and bad people. So you never know what you're letting in when you use a tool like that.
John, is your partner somebody that we could rely on if the witch and Hot Hand Tim don't work out?
So I'll be honest with you, I was so ready to call in when you guys were talking about that because he's awesome. I mean, he travels, but he's local. He's in Atlanta. He's an incredible spiritual worker. Yeah, I mean, I would love to connect you with him.
I would love to be connected.
The more the merrier, because Cassie needs a lot of people. We need a village of healers.
John, I appreciate you calling. Let me put you on hold, okay?
Oh my God, we're gonna get you like a whole team, a team of healers.
I would love that we all hold hands under the moonlight.
You're like a NASCAR.
Yeah.
Right? This is your pit crew, right? Your spiritual pit crew.
A priest, an energy healer, a psychic, a mystic.
Yeah.
The Bert Show.